The asylum stood silent, a relic of forgotten nightmares. Adventure struggled against dread as footsteps echoed through the overgrown yard. Curiosity tugged them closer. A challenge whispered on the stale air. They crossed the threshold into darkness, laughter masking the growing unease. The door creaked shut, sealing their fate. The beam trembled in quaking hands. Terror clung to the darkness, and laughter faded into uneasy breaths. Something unfathomable lingered in the depths. Fragments of past lives surrounded them. Familiar voices echoed, clawing at their minds. Once cherished, now twisted, they were trapped in their own recollections. A specter of torment materialized from darkness. Anger and shame collided in the confined space. He couldn't flee, he had to confront his past. Pain opened like a wound. Long-buried memories resurfaced, reminding her of battles lost. The yearning for connection was a dagger in her heart. A ghost of lost dreams beckoned, whispering of roads not taken. The weight of choice suffocated him. Binding him to the past, he tried to escape. Panic surged, wrapping around their throats. Speculation twisted into dread as the corridor itself became both judge and jury. Their fears fed the suffocating shadow. With shaking hearts, they unveiled their scars. Each whispered truth tore down the walls of dread. The torment felt lighter, yet the burden of revelation weighed heavy. Shadows melted away, drawn towards their shared pain. The ground trembled, the seams of their nightmare began to unravel. Release was near. They stumbled out, gasping. A cool breath welcomed them, leaving behind the suffocating grasp of the corridor. Bonds forged in terror intertwined. A whisper lingered in the air. The corridor still hungered. They had escaped, but the corridor craved new souls to unveil its dark secrets.
The storm howled like a hungry beast. A flickering sign read, "The Bone Collector's Inn." Desperation drove feet to the door. Inside lay warmth, but shadows lurked. A fire crackled, the air thick with an unsettling mix of comfort and dread. An unusual host stood with a welcoming smile that didn't quite reach his eyes. Dinner was served, stew, rich and fragrant. They ate with hesitant forks, viewing the host through wary glances. An unsettling tension festered at the table. After the meal, curiosity drowned caution. Soft footsteps ascended the stairs. An open door beckoned, whispering secrets waiting to be uncovered. The sight struck colder than Richard's breath. A grotesque gallery of human remains, trophies of the host's warped passion. Hearts raced, minds buzzed with horror. Panic seized them. Shadows danced, mocking their fear. Their host's intentions simmered like the thickest fog, wrapping them in paranoia. Whispers filled the air, hurried and hushed. They clung to hope amidst the gathering doom. A plan crafted in desperation, yet poorly executed in haste. They reached the top, only to be met with despair. No escape lay beyond. The trap had been set long before their arrival, a game they didn't know they played. Laughter filled the air, low and sinister. Each word dripped with malice. Their every move had been anticipated. A dance of horror choreographed in madness. The realization struck. This was no sanctuary. He revealed his plans, their faces twisted in horror, eyes wide with disbelief. The end loomed like a storm. Daylight broke, ironic in its brightness. The sign read, "Now accepting guests." Laughter danced among the trees, a macabre invitation to the unsuspecting. The gallery of the damned lingered in silence, their souls entwined with the decor, forever part of Irma's sinister charm. Hospitality twisted into horror.
Laughter echoes off the walls, a picture-perfect sanctuary. Shadows flicker, hinting at secrets yet to unfold. A door distinct from the rest. It shimmers with a beckoning energy. Curious thoughts swirl, uninvited and uneasy. Intrigued, they exchange glances. An adventurous spark ignites, hidden beneath layers of hesitation. A whisper of dread slithers through the crack. Shadows beckon from the other side, promising a world beyond nightmares. Stepping forward, their hands squeeze tightly. A chilling sensation strokes their spines, weaving threads of a forgotten past. Suddenly she's back. The endless chasm of her childhood terror yawns open. Agony bristles, memories clawing for release. The apparition from another time emerges, haunting and desperate. Fear wraps around his heart like a vice. The darkness thickens, cloaking them in despair. Each fright entwines, pulling them deeper into the nightmarish embrace. A shared resolve ignites between them. They draw closer, battling against the torment, but dread lingers like smoke. A final clash rattles the space. The door shuts with a resounding finality, sealing them within their own hell. The creature looms, suffused with malice. It showcases its playground of thoughts, an interminable cycle of agony. Morning breaks, its light revealing betrayal. The door is gone, but the echoes cling like smog, an everlasting haunt.
Fog curled around weathered cottages. Shadows danced beneath flickering lanterns. The air was thick with unsaid warnings. They moved like phantoms. Eyes darted nervously, waiting. An unspoken rule held them, trapping their voices. The feast awaited. Foods that gleamed like jewels, each dish a tribute, each flavor a remembrance of the past. A sudden burst of laughter sliced through the air. It echoed, carefree and ignorant. Joy clashed with solemnity. Silence shattered, faces flushed with anxiety. The weight of centuries pressed down upon them. A warning lingered on his lips, a chant barely suppressed. The spirits stirred, their restless energy palpable. Earth shook violently. Shadows coalesced into forms, wrath and sorrow intertwined, an ancestral curse unleashed. They whispered in vain, eyes pleading for silence, mouths sealed shut. The specters loomed, insatiable. In defiance, she called out. Her voice resonated like a bell, rallying those around her to a shared lament. Harmonies rose and fell, a chilling echo of regret. The spirits hesitated, caught in the web of the villagers' pain. Anger ebbed, but shadows remained. Centuries of wrath conflicted with forgiveness, a battle between the living and the lost.
The wind howled around the ancestral home. Shadows danced, whispering secrets of betrayal and sorrow. He paused, heart racing. The air felt thick, stifling. It's time to confront the past. The staircase groaned underfoot. Each step echoed the calls of phantoms long forsaken. Whispers curled around him, beckoning. "Come closer," they urged, throaty and sweet. A figure emerged from the gloom. "You shouldn't be here," her voice trembled, laden with fear. Heart pounding louder than the whispers, he uncovered the trapdoor. Curiosity clashed with dread. Fingers trembled as he lifted the locket. It pulsed with the weight of unspoken sins. Whispers turned to wails, anguished voices clamoring for absolution. "Remember us," they cried. Her plea rang clear amidst the chaos. "You must leave. It's too late for us." The storm echoed their family's pain, a reminder of secrets buried too deep. "Face it together or be consumed," he urged, defiance igniting within him. He stepped into the light, burdened by the chilling truth. Some stories never truly fade.